Hello everyone. Today we're going to be going over what to include and not to include on your landing pages, specifically if you're driving paid search traffic. And this specifically because one, you're paying for your visitors, you're paying for your ad clicks, and you want to take advantage of every single person that lands on your landing page so that you're investing your money properly. And then also specifically paid search traffic because this means that someone is searching specifically for a certain service or a product, and your landing page needs to focus all around that. So I put here a document on what to include, what not to include, and I have here a few bullet points that I'm going to be unhighlighting as we go. And also I'm going to be talking about these points as we look at real landing page examples that I got as I searched and got served some ads. Now, to be clear here, I did not click on these ads. If you've seen my channel before, I always hover over them and get the URL on the bottom left corner using Google Chrome, and then type that in directly, just to let y'all know that I'm not here spending anyone's money. Okay, so let's get right into it. So the first thing on what you should include, let me unhide this, would be is to or kind of focus on just one call to action, right? Um, Typically, sometimes you're offering multiple services, multiple products, and you want to display all of those in your landing page. And the thing here is that with search traffic, like we were saying before, people know exactly what they need and they're searching for that specific thing, right? So if you bombard them with your different products, your different services, they might get overwhelmed and not end up not even signing up with you, right? So, and I have also here in parentheses call or form submission. So, if aside from picking one call to action, you can have both of these as options here, just because some people prefer to call, some people can't call right now, but they like to submit their information so that they can get something in return. And by call to action, let me actually type that over call to action. Um, this means what are you telling the user or the searcher to do in order to move forward, right? So this could be get a quote. This could be book an appointment, and you get the idea here, right? So this is the call to action. So let's look at some examples here. So we have here a dentist landing page, and I'll link the video here where I found this page, what ad it was, so you can get more context here. But in this video, we're just going to be focusing on the actual landing page. So, and we're going to go point by point. So the first thing here is the call to action, and we have here before the fold book my appointment. So there's one, and you also have your phone number right under it. Now let's just scroll down to see if there's any other call to actions. And it looks like there's not, right? So I would say, this one is clear. And we do have some more bullet points to go over, but for the call to action, that's fine right there. Now let's go to a lawn mowing company. And then, so here the call to action is see price, right? So you enter your street address so that you can know how much they're going to be charging to get your lawn mowed, and then you see your price. And then, so here we also have a phone number, sign in. This is for current or existing customers. And then we have get instant price, which I believe would be the next step after this, right? So we can say that this is one call to action. So both of these landing pages are doing fine with the first bullet point. Let's move over to the second bullet point. So this one is actually to have bullet points or just very specific information of your service and how you provide value. So again, you don't want to be adding all your content on your landing pages. This should be more bullet points, straight to the point information, some some icons, things very visual so that you can, it's very easy on the eye, and it's not really, so the thing about your typical website and your landing page is that websites are for exploring and landing pages are for converting, right? So here, let's go back to the examples. And here, I would say this landing page could do a better job at getting straight to the point here. How do they provide value? So this is just telling me that they're being very cautious with everything going on right now, which is very important. But it doesn't tell you what, do I want a cleaning? Do I want my cavities done? Something like that. You don't really know. So, and then the other thing here is too much content, right? This would be great for your website. For those people that know more on SEO. It looks like it's a lot of content, a lot of text, which is great. But on a landing page, it could be overwhelming, right? People want to get straight to the point, book their appointment, and reading this could probably turn away some of the landing page visitors. On this one, however, we have, how does it work? Another phrase, get started under 5 minutes, icons here, some more why choose them. Nothing, no content here is too long of text. Some testimonials here. So it's straight to the point, and this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about on keeping it short and sweet. The last one on what to include, we have social proof, and if you're a local business, try and stay focused. Try and stay focused on your location, so that users in your location that visit your landing page, they can be more familiar and feel more comfortable, right? So all it is with social proof is feeling like if you fill out your information, if you call them, you're already going to feel comfortable with your first impression. So here, this is actually pretty good in terms of the domain. This is like a street where I'm at, so people would know. They know if they're far from it, if they're near it. Here they have it a little too much, in every headline. Yeah, this would be a little too much, but at least they get the point of being local and showing, like we're saying here, or let's see if social proof. So they don't have any testimonials or anything. So I would say they're not doing a good job there, but at least they are showing that they're local. So moving on here, social proof right off the bat, as CNN. There's these really big companies. We have their reviews here, over 500,000 reviews. We go down here on the testimonials. And the only thing I would say here is in terms of local, I know this is probably a national company. Here's another social proof. These widgets that pop up, for some it might be annoying, but for others it works very well. But the only thing here that I said in another video, I believe, is it'd be really cool if, depending on your city, they would add like your downtown buildings here at the background. I think that'll make the user feel more comfortable and know that it's specifically for their city or their hometown, right? So that's the one thing I would add here. Now let's go to the things you don't want to include. Now this is very important because, like we said, you're driving paid traffic. you're investing in Google Ads, and you want to make sure you convert as many as you can. So the first thing on not to include would be other links, or in other words, distractions. So like your typical website, you have your menu, and at the bottom you have your footer. So I know these are very, helpful links, just because you want to know about your dentist, you want to know the payment options. But, the user can see that after they've booked their appointment. And I guess if it's some type of qualification, then, there might be some exceptions. But for the most part, you always want to try and stay away from your typical menu links, and save those for your actual website and your landing page. Keep it very specific. And here it looks like they have probably the same footer, but I wouldn't worry about these links as much. Those should be fine. And then moving on to this landing page, as you can see here, they don't really have any other links other than signing in if you're an existing customer, their phone number, and this button here, get an instant price, which is probably the same that if you go through here. So nothing distracting here, no other links. I would say though, they do have all these in their footer. So this might just be about design. If you think your landing page looks fine without it, I would think so, then you should be fine removing these. But in the footer, I would say that that's an exception, as long as you don't distract anyone up here. And then let's go to the last bullet point on what not to include. And this would be generic content. Keep it to the specific service or product that the user is searching for, right? So like I said before, I believe for this link, I only clicked for a dentist near me, so this makes sense. But if I would have done like dentist for yearly cleanup near me or whatever, this should be very specific to that. Maybe even a price and the service here and nothing else. Same here. This one I did do lawn mowing near me, so this would be perfect, right? Maybe they do, let's see here, you can see at the bottom, they do pest control, right? That's another example. So you wouldn't want to have all the services that you do here, only the specific one that you're searching for. So if I'm searching for lawn mowing business or lawn mowing near me, I wouldn't want, it'd be distracting if Lawn Starter would say lawn mowing, we do lawn mowing, pest control, right? You kind of want to have that in the bottom in case the user wants to read more, but the main call to action is going to be specifically into what you search for. So there you go. Those are the things to include and not to include on your landing page if you're driving paid search traffic. Please, if you found this valuable, consider subscribing. Maybe caress that thumbs up button, and leave a comment if you are including some of these, if you're avoiding some of these, and let me know. So see you again in the next one. Thank you.